friends, welcome to the EB Knits YouTube channel. My name is Emily. I am the founder and creator behind everything you see here in the EB Knit shop. Thank you so much for joining me. It has been some time since I posted a YouTube video and I am sorry for that. Let me tell you about where you can find me a little more regularly. Instagram and Facebook are my two places I post the most often, and I am EB Knits there. You can find me on Pinterest at EB Knitwear if you want to see some of my pins and products. EBKnitsbyEmily is where you'll find the most comprehensive information, details, about page, blog posts, listings, products, everything basically that you could ever want to know about EB Knits is there at EBKnitsbyEmily. That is my shop. I'm also on Etsy, EBKnitsbyEmily on Etsy. But the most comprehensive items are definitely at EBKnits.org. Etsy is something I'm still trying to figure out how to get in front of the best audience. But any international friends, that is where you're going to shop. EB Knits by Emily on Etsy. Domestic US can shop either my website or on Etsy if you prefer that way. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I forgot my newest platform. I'm on TikTok. Yes, I am finally on, figuring it out, trying it out. Knit_talk is my username. I'm so excited. I'm talking today about my fall and winter luxury line. I am absolutely so passionate, so thrilled with how it's turned out. I cannot rave about it enough. I am coming to you from Orlando, Florida. I moved here earlier this year from the Chicago suburbs. So that is where I learned to knit in Illinois, and that is where I started. My favorite thing to knit was beanies. I knit so many styles, and that's kind of where it was like, I can't wear this many, and I started selling them. So that's how EB Knits all started. I absolutely love knitting beanies still. I don't have much use for them here, but they're just so fun to make, and they're instant gratification for any other makers out there because they are quick. There's so many different styles. I'm very confident in my ability to make them. I like tweaking and altering patterns, creating my own designs. It's really, really fun for me. So anyway, this is probably the year I'm most prepared. I most have an actual collection, color options. Everything is ready to go. Everything is going to be custom order, so it's just what you want. Last year I tried in stock, and people preferred the custom, picking what they want in each color they want in each style. And you know what? I'm going to listen to you guys. I'm going to go back to what you're looking for. So everything is a custom order this year. That also means there's a production time. Right now it's only a week, but hopefully I'll be getting more orders, and that will mean production time will be extended to 2 weeks. It shouldn't ever be more than 2 weeks. If it is for some reason, I will contact you, of course, but I do want you to be aware that, you know, if you order something December 12th, that's probably not going to get there for Christmas. We'll see. So I will talk to you about those deadlines in the coming months when I have that more nailed down. But I just, again, want you to be aware there is a production time because it's not in stock. I do have some items in stock. Check out the, what are they called, in stock section on my website. Otherwise, the custom orders are for you too. So that is how it is going to be set up this year. And that is why I'm still offering beanies, even though I live in Florida now. Not just beanies, offering a winter collection, because I just wanted to share that even though I'm here, I'm still doing a winter collection because I'm so passionate and excited about it. So now, let me tell you about the materials. So let's get into the details. These are all made of 100% wool. They're very soft, they're very luxurious. Now I've chosen to use wool. It is a natural fiber, obviously. This wool is sourced ethically. It is South American wool. The company has ensured that they treat their animals right, and that is important to me. And what can I tell you about wool? So there's lots of benefits. Here's a little preview, my favorite beanie. So anyway, not gonna have a love affair with the beanie, but wool is amazing. It is temperature regulating, so that means if you are cold, it's gonna keep your body heat in, but if you are hot, you're not gonna be sweating it is wonderful in that way. A synthetic fiber that I've used in the past, while there are definitely benefits to those, are not going to do the same thing. They are odor resistant. Wool is more eco-friendly. It is sustainable, biodegradable. Hopefully you don't throw your beanie out, but if you need to, like I said, it is biodegradable. It is friendlier for the planet in terms of sourcing it. And then, of course, it is a renewable resource. Like I said, these is Wool in the Gang. Wool, if there's any makers out there, I definitely recommend it. My tagline is eco-friendly, handmade knitwear, knit accessories with a pop of color. I love color. I dabble that into my packaging and my website, in my products, in my photos, etc. I understand there are neutral lovers out there, so don't worry, there are options for you as well. But that is the color portion, and then the eco-friendly portion is something that I've become extremely passionate about in the last year and a half, I would say. I didn't realize I just bought yarn. I never really thought about it. I won't go into it because I got lots of blog posts, I have videos about it, but I didn't realize what the materials were or the impact of what I was purchasing in terms of the yarn was. I'm really interested in eco-friendly practices in your daily life, in fashion, in the clothes I wear, and of course in EB Knits. So my packaging is all eco-friendly, it's all recycled content. I try to limit the amount of packaging that exists and the paper products and things, even if they are recycled, that go into every package, because just less trash, less waste. So I guess that's just a long spiel about, I'm really passionate about eco-friendliness, helping the planet, being environmentally friendly, and I'm very purposeful in my decisions, and that is something that I literally take into account with every single decision. I can say literally every decision for EB Knits, like I'm not exaggerating, and then a lot of decisions in my daily life as well. So that's really important to me, and I hope it's important to you. Let me say, I know wool's not for everyone. For example, my sister is vegan. She is, oh my gosh, she's an incredible supporter of EB Knits and me, but wool's not for her. So you know what? I decided to I found cotton for her instead of going back to the synthetic acrylic route. Have found, let me show you, this incredibly soft. This is actually a swash for a sweater I'm making her, so it's clearly not a hat, but it is very soft. It's like a velvet, honestly. Like, I made scrunchies with a velvet polyester a while ago, and this emulates that feeling. That's how soft this cotton is, which I was not expecting. So I'm very, very impressed. This will function really well for him. But I wanted to share that there are options, and I'm happy to accommodate other lifestyles if for any reason wool is not for you. So now, the other material, every hat also comes with a tag. This is a cork tag. Cork is another renewable resource. It is really easy to harvest, and so I have transitioned all my tags to these cork tags as well, and they just say EB on them, so very simple. I wrote some notes because I've recorded this video several times, but every time I record it, I think of something new to share and add to give you more information, so now I've written it down to make sure that I encompass it all here. Okay, so let me get into the details of the beanies. There are 9 beanie styles, and there are 2 other items that aren't beanies in this winter collection. I am so happy about it. I don't know, I want to share, but I don't want to share because I want to surprise you and just put it in your face. Okay, so for everything in this collection, the sizes are very inclusive, or I've tried to be at least. So there's newborn, toddler, child, adult/teen, and large adult. I wear the adult/teen size. I think that will probably be the most standard, most popular size, but large adult would most likely be a man, or just someone with a larger head. And then obviously the child sizes are for younger children as well. It is adult/teen because actually, teens and adults have very similar head sizes, believe it or not. And if anything, let me show you this red one again. If anything, if it's too big, same thing with a child. You order the size, go a size up, It might be a little big, but just fold the brim up. Now you got a cute hat with a brim until they can grow into this size. So I really don't feel or see like there's any drawbacks to ordering a size up, unless you're an adult. Then I would just go with the standard adult size / teen, unless you think you do need the large size. So hopefully that's clear. There are dimensions on the website for exactly how wide and tall every single beanie is. So that should be clear for you as well in helping with your decisions. But with everything here, feel free to contact me. EBKnitsbyEmily@gmail.com is my email, or message me on social media somewhere. I'm happy to help and accommodate any requests, any questions. I want you to be confident in what you are getting, and I just want to be very clear and honest with you about every single item. So I'm really passionate about this. I want you guys to enjoy it as well, and I think having the most information is how we can do that. So sizes are done. Let's talk about wash and care. So these are wool, and I would not, these are natural wool, I would not put them in the washing machine. I do not put them in the washing machine. I recommend soaking them in water. So if you have a delicate detergent, definitely that will work for these as well. A delicate shampoo of some sort has also worked. I used that before I got the wool wash. It won't hurt just to use regular laundry detergent either. It's just kind of like softer is better, I guess. Now, you are going to want to soak it. And I don't vigorously rub at it, don't scrub, because that will make it felt. That is what wool does. It will felt, it will stick together. It'll be impossible to make it look like it does now. Again, have it back to its original. Soak your hats for 20 to 30 minutes. Again, just gently. Don't be rubbing it or anything. Let it sit, take it out, and then again, you don't want to be rough with it. You don't want to wring it or anything. Grab a towel, put your wet hat on the towel. Can you see what I'm doing? And roll it, like on your countertop or even on your floor. And I mean, roll it tightly. This is loosely because I'm not serious and I don't have a hard surface under me. And you can even stomp on it. You can just put your body weight on it and smush, and then the towel should be pretty wet. Unroll it gently again because it's wet, and then let it sit out to dry. And that is how I recommend washing. Now, these are hats. Do you really need to wash them that often? No. So if it is a little inconvenient, it's a hat. You don't have to worry about it too much because how often do you wash them? Okay, for washing, you do want to remove any poms, any faux fur poms. Yarn poms you can keep on because they're the same material. Just be careful again. Faux fur poms you're going to want to remove. You don't want to get those wet. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So actually I don't need this right now. Here, let me show you a hat. So here, for example, here's one of the hats from this year's collection. Faux fur pom. All the faux fur poms are just attached to the bow tie. That's it. Just a tie, a bow, like your shoes. So, super simple. Just untie it, take the pom off, remove it, and you're good. So, here, let me show you with this one. So, we're going to say we want to attach this. Actually, this might look cuter. This like blonde pom to the red hat or something. So just grab a needle. Oh, mine has a bunch of remnants on it. So just grab a needle. You might not even need one, to be honest. Thread it with one of the ends. There's two ends to the faux fur. And then here's the top of the hat. Just put it in on one end. All right. So that's threaded through one end now. Now we're going to thread the needle with the other end. Can you see what I'm doing? Just put it through. So here's where I put the first one over here, the second one, just over here, thread it through, through quickly. Here we go. All right, so now both ends are threaded. Let's turn it inside out and show you. Again, this is thick enough that you could have just pushed it through. Here's my two ends. Tie it securely in a bow, simple as that. And now it's tight. So you can see it's not coming off. Shake, shake, shake. It's not moving. So it's good. It's secure. A lot of other companies actually have snaps to snap their palms on and off. And I've been hesitant to that, to be honest with you, because while it's convenient and cool, I actually had a palm from one of these, or had a hat from one of these companies years ago. And I would always like stick the hat in my pocket when I was in the grocery store or wherever I was. And one time I clearly wasn't paying attention. I was in the grocery store, came out, went to put my hat on, and the palm was gone. I just rubbed against things and it would snap off. So all the other times I had caught it and not, it hadn't been a problem, I hadn't lost it, but this time I did, and so that was unfortunate. And then there was just a big snap at the top, and I was like, okay, that's not cute. I don't want to wear that without a palm. So that is the reason that I stick with this bow tie option for right now. So we'll see. If you guys like it differently, then just let me know. So this is the blonde faux fur palm, if you're curious, and let's segue into talking about palms. So there are yarn palms and there are faux fur palms. Again, the faux fur palms you don't want to wash, you want to remove your washing. There are 5 faux fur palm options. This is the blonde color. This is brown, black, and I don't know if I said this earlier, but if you need to like fluff it, just give it a good shake, or even with a hairdryer if you really, really want to do something different. But I just find a good fluff, a good shake, give it a good fluff. So again, this is black. I showed you brown. Let's show you white. This is, I have it classified as white. It is white, but it's got like a little bit of different colored ends on it. And by different color, I mean grayish black, not colorful. And then this is silver gray. Okay, so, and then this is blonde again. So there are those 5 colors, and those are the palm options. Now for faux fur, for yarn palms, I have a standard, this is a small yarn palm. This is what I would typically use for a child size hat. I have a standard size yarn palm and a giant yarn palm. The standard palm is what I would use on an standard adult hat. You can see it here on this hat. I will get into showing you all the styles in a second, but here is an example. This is a standard hat. This is an adult/teen hat, the most, like I said, typical size. This is the standard palm. And then we've got giant. And giant is giant. It is the size of my hand, basically. It is very, very large. It's only if you want to be adventurous and have fun. So here's another style of hat. And this is the giant palm. And it is giant. Like I said, here is my hand. It is huge. So it's really big, y'all. Can you see? So it's big, but it's fun. So it depends what kind of look you're going for. And those are the 3 yarn palm options. You can get them in any color. You know, most of the time you coordinate with your hat, whatever you want. All of the colors that the hats are available in, the yarn palms are available in. So let's get into that. There are 12 colors to choose from. There's 4 neutrals, and the rest are like Roy G. Biv, and then a few, shades in between. Those are all the details I wanted to share. Dimensions are on my website if you want exact dimensions for every single size. They're on my website. Weights, packaging information, all of that is on my website. Now let's just show you all the items. So let's start with the top of the pile. Let's just do that. So I just showed you this. This is called the Speckle Beanie. It's very cute. All these beanies come palmless. So you have to say, yes, I want a palm, and yes, I want this faux fur, or I want this yarn. So otherwise it would be palmless. It has a body color and 3 colors that are a gradient. You select all the colors. And then this is, like I said, the giant palm with a cork tag like they all have. This is the classic beanie. And then extra special, it's actually another listing. you can monogram a beanie, and it's the same style. It's a classic beanie, but monogram it, add my EB to anything you want. I got this idea because last year someone asked me to monogram their baby hat. So it had the baby's name, and then there was a matching hat that said mom. For her, actually, she wore the mom in the back, so that'll be really cute. If you have a word, a last name, anything that you want on there. I've seen like newborn hats saying hi or hi, I'm new. You could put wine, coffee, love, hubby, winter, sparkle, wifey, whatever. Like any word you want on there, I could definitely monogram it. Keep it to like 5-6 letters preferably, because that way it can show up the best. All right, next option. This is the rib beanie. This one is all black, so it might be hard to see the details, but it's got a fold-up brim, and it's a rib style. This one, if you want extra slouch, just undo the brim, and you've got all this slouch back here. So that's kind of fun, 2 styles in one. Same deal with this beanie. This is the everyday beanie. It is another fold-up brim, and you can choose, you can have it all one color if you want, otherwise the brim and the body can be different as well. I like a coordinating pom to go with the brim, but whatever you like, of course. And this is the same deal, just unfold the brim. I've got a super slouchy hat. So again, 2 styles in one. Now this is by far, not sure I said that before, this is one of my most popular beanies. You guys have loved it ever since I introduced it a couple years ago. This is the Hearts beanie. It's very popular for kids, but anyone will look very cute in it. I recommend, again, you pick both colors, but I recommend very contrast, so high contrast colors there. This beanie, we just added the pom to it together, but this, plus this color, oh, I die for this color. But this is the favorite beanie. Couldn't come up with a name, but it's my favorite of the collection, so here we go. I've loved this style for years. I couldn't quite nail it down though. It was always so puffy, if that makes sense. And I figured it out with this yarn. This might be just the perfect yarn for it. I've got the stitch count. I've got what goes with my knitting style, and I think it's amazing. Plus this red is a true red, which is very trendy. So if you want to stand out, be on trend, that is for you. There is, oh, I went through those pretty, oh no, here we go. This is the second to last one. This is called the diamond beanie. All one color. And it has a diamond texture, which is really fun. All right, last one. This is the cable beanie. So this is a take on my classic cable beanie that I've had in years past, which is for sure my most popular style. Most purchased. It is a classic knit hat. It's got the cables, it's got a little fun detail in between the cables. Now the other one had a fold-up brim and it was lighter weight yarn. This I have taken the brim out, taken the fold-up brim out, so it's just a classic brim. And then it's a heavier weight yarn, so I had to adjust a few things. I've made this line more pronounced, which I think is really fun and beautiful. So I'm really happy with this beanie. It took a couple tries, but I'm really pleased with it. It is just, like I said, the cables are the same, just a more pronounced line between the cables, and then a classic brim. So that is the cable beanie. Now let's move on to headbands. Headbands are another one of my best-selling items. So 2 of the styles are the same as you've always seen. This is the twist headband. You wear it like this, twist on the crown. Technically you can wear it any way you want, but this is what I have it styled as. And then, of course, as with any headband, you can wear it as I just did, which I think is I've seen people do it lately. So again, I'm thinking that's kind of trendy. But the classic style, at least for me, is just put your hair in a pony. Oh, put it on so the tag will be on top, so let's fix that. Put your hair in a pony. And now you've got something covering your ears. And your pony stays the same. So let's show you that same for the pony, and this is the cable headband. So this is another style I've had for years now, ever since the beginning. It is one of my personal favorites. Just because I'm a sucker for cables, I guess. It's very cozy. And my new beanie style, I made a blanket with this pattern, with this stitch last year. I'll show you here down, stitch it up. It is the daisy stitch, so it is called the daisy headband. I would say it's textured, but still simple. And then there's like no twister at the top or anything, no cables, just a fun stitch, so a textured stitch. And it's very snug. It's made differently than the other two headbands, so ours is even more snug, which is nice around your ears. All the headbands are available in petite or women's size. I did that because my shorter family members, I'm 5'3", and the regular size fits me just fine, but it was too large for like my mom who's 5'1" and some other family members. So if you're like 5'1", 5 foot below that, I would definitely go with the petite size, even like 5'2", just because for some reason the regular headband wasn't fitting several people who were shorter. So I just wanted to try and include everyone. So this is the daisy headband, my newest headband pattern. It's very cute. Now let's talk other things besides headwear. So I have two scarves in my in-stock shop if you want scarves. Now I only made 2 last year, and those were the 2, and they still haven't sold. So I guess people aren't as interested in scarves as I hoped, which is okay. So I'm trying something different this year. I'm trying a cowl. So this is really fun. Put it on over your head. It just keeps your neck super cozy and warm when you've got, your winter coat on. On those really cold days, I could even see myself going like this, covering my whole face, or as much as I could of it. So this is really, really cute. I like the detail. It's really fun. Oh, here, let me put it back on and just show you with the hat, just so we can get all the cozy goodness. I'll show you with this hat. There you go. Now, do you want to add one more bit of cozy goodness? Ah, bam! It's a mitten. So this is something else I'm trying out this year. I am offering mittens. So let me take these off and show you. It's just this pretty classic standard mitten, available in a bunch of sizes again. It is a thick wool, and all this wool is very soft. I think when I say wool, people think, oh, scratchy. That is not the case. It's not scratchy, it's very soft. Now, there is a second mitten style that I'm super jazzed about. Bam, too! So this is a more textured mitten than the one I just showed. Here, I'll put one on each hand. So this is more textured, this is more classic. They're the same size, really fun. So these are the mittens available in the same wide range of sizes and same wide range of colors. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I'm so excited about my new aspects of my collection, my mittens, my cowl, all these amazing hats I am crazy about. Subscribe, and I will try and get more videos out here to you guys. And thank you so much for joining me. I would super appreciate it if you would subscribe, follow me on other social media at EBKnits, on Instagram and Facebook. EBKnits.org is my website. And thank you so much, especially if you watched this whole deal. So appreciate it. Have a great day.